Hey guys, today's question was asked by Colin, who wants to know how to break down long-term goals into shorter, smaller action steps, which I thought was a really interesting question. So when you think about a long-term goal, it's sometimes way out in the future. It could be 3 years from now, 5 years from now, a big vision that you want to achieve. And sometimes you can feel so far away from it, so overwhelmed, it's hard to know how to get there. It's hard to know how to get to that goal. So what you've got to do is you've got to reverse engineer it. So reverse engineer the outcome that you want. So it could be a financial goal to be financially independent in 5 years, say. How do you achieve that goal? So first off, you need clarity on what the end goal looks like. Get some real definitive answers on what that end goal is, whether that's through numerical data of a financial goal, whether that's a certain threshold that you need to hit in terms of poker buy-ins, but you need a clear finish line. Then you need to think about, okay, how do I get there? And that can be the hard part. How do you get the steps in place to get you to that goal? So when you break it down, you've got to think, okay, what am I doing right now? Am I currently on pace to achieve my goal? So if you did what you're doing right now, go for months, go for years, is that going to get you to your goal? Probably if you haven't thought about it enough, you haven't planned it out, you're not working as hard as you should be, chances are you're not doing enough right now. So you need to incrementally be improving. You need to be thinking, okay, what can I do better to get me to my goal? So for example, say it's to play the high stakes games. What does it take to play high stakes poker at the current format you're playing? How many people are doing that currently? What bankroll do they need? How do they progress up the buy-ins to get to that level financially? How do they build their role? And how can you start that journey? How can you start making the first step on the ladder towards playing the high stakes? Now you need to be thinking, okay, I'm not going to do this overnight. It's a long-term goal. Long-term goals are, you have them as a sort of target, a target to aim for. And the reason you have them is so that then you can map out all the steps. Now, Colin's struggling with those steps. So it's hard for me to know exactly what steps you should take because I don't know what the goal is, but you need to start by thinking, okay, what would I need to do in order to get there? So say, how in the future, what behaviors we need to do, how hard we need to be working, how many hours. So an easy way to think about it is how many hours would be grinding, how many hours would be studying if it's a poker goal to get to my outcome, and then what are you doing right now?